What do you got?
I think I can prove to a judge that both of these men had the mens rea.
What the hell is a mens rea?
It's a legal term the lawyers use. It just means the intention to commit a crime.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Mens rea?
Put the cuffs on him.
How could we have gotten mens rea? We take blood? Can you do it without taking blood? We both use condoms. How is this possible? I want to see a doctor. Can I have an independent blood test?
Money!
I feel sick.
What are you doing?
Mens rea! Oh! Oh! My God!
I am filled with scotch and bitterness and impure thoughts.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, everybody, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, however good it feels, however many times you've done it, and however many times you're going to do it again, and why you're doing it in the first place. I'm just glad you're doing it here. It's me, Legal Vices, on my little channel here that I like to call Legal Vices because I'm creative that way. Well, sorry for the little bit of a late start. We were giving people an opportunity to join us as promised. We only have 50% occupancy at the moment. We'll get to that in just a quick bit, but first, two, well, kind of announcements, I guess. One announcement is I have fixed the auto brightness. As you can see, it no longer changes brightness, but in the process, I appear to have mussed up my autofocus. So, and I just don't have time to stand up and do it again. So I'm just gonna do this live on air. How about that? Let's just kind of mess with the focus, as we said, kind of get the focus right about there. All right, there. Now I'm focused again. Right, there we go. Good. That's good enough. So we've got auto brightness taken care of. Ta-da! Slowly learning the 73 buttons, dials, and gizmos on the new camera. So, item number 2. Drink of the day. Today's drink of the day is a good classic. The Glendronach Original 12-year Scotch. Glendronach is a great product. This 12-year is aged in, and it was matured in a combination of the finest Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso sherry casks. So that tells you right off the bat, there's going to be lots of red fruits, lots of wine notes. And they're right there. It's grapes. It's just red wine right on the nose, right out of the bat, with a little bit of subtlety of the vanilla from Scotch. There's no alcohol burn at all. This should be 43%. Oh, yes, it's 43%. Get right into it. Apples. And then as soon as that little first note of fruit goes away, then it's just wine, deep red sherry wine. All and the finish just lasts forever. Just it's wine flavors for days. It's just, think of it as really alcoholic wine. And if you get a hold of the 16-year, or if you're lucky to get the 18 or even the 21-year, you're going to see that the whiskey itself, especially in the 18 and 21-year Glendronach, is almost wine color because it's been sitting and aging in these wine barrels for 18, 21 years. This is just a fantastic, this is one of my favorite, just go-to, non-peaty, non-threatening, wonderfully fruity, delicious, like dark fruits. It's just one of my favorite scotches. I love it. Don't know why I haven't mentioned it before, but there it is. Cheers. The Glendronach Original 12-year, matured in wonderful, wonderful Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso sherry casks. So good. That might be the Effort. We might use this for the Effort Friday whiskey next week. All right. I mentioned we had a 50% occupancy and a 50% no-show. Well, it seems that our numbers have improved to where I thought we would be, not where I'd hoped we'd be. So first, in order of appearance, it's Chandler Remington. What's up, Chandler?
I am up, even though I am very tired.
Chandler was here early with me. We were waiting. We hadn't heard from Ozzy Overlord or Megan Fox. What I was hoping, but not really expecting to hear from Hayden, Ozzy Overlord, because he's got to ride the range today. He's got to do some driving, so unsure whether he's going to be here or not. But Megan Fox was missing in action. She came in just as we started. She blamed her lateness on someone else, but we all know it's just because she's a woman. Hi, Megan Fox.
Hi, guys. Hello.
Good morning.
Can I tell them the BS story as to why you were late?
It's true, though.
This is a woman. This is a woman who wants all of us to believe the woman was late because the man was in the bathroom. That's what she wants us
But
to
he
believe.
was. And my closet is in my bathroom. And so I couldn't get dressed because he got in there before I did. And for whatever reason today, I don't know, he was making himself extra handsome, but he was in there forever. And I'm just like, oh my God, get out of the bathroom already.
Okay. All right. Okay, woman who wants us to believe she's late because the man was hogging the bathroom.
True.
All right. Okay.
Jeff, believe all women, okay?
Believe all women.
I'm just
It's
saying.
people like Megan Fox that make us not do that. Oh, it's my husband who is in the bathroom. All right.
I believe you, Megan. I stand with you.
Sometimes it happens.
I believe you. I do.
When you wish upon a star. King Bob says, I hope Witchy Poo is here today. If you remember Witchy Poo, you are older than dirt. HR Puffin stuff was the greatest thing ever. All right.
I think they might be referring to yesterday's stream when I was decorating my house for Halloween while we were watching the Maya Kowalski trial, and I was wearing my witch's hat the entire time.
Oh, I
Cool.
love that.
It was fun. It was a good time. My house looks awesome. My favorite part is changing all the light bulbs to orange and red and purple lights, because so now my whole living room looks like a spooky party.
Wait a minute. I'll give you one little bit of fantasy, but now you're telling me that a woman changes light bulbs? What's next? Lay another one on me, Megan Fox.
It's on camera.
Pathological liar.
It's on
Oh,
camera.
Yeah. All right.
There's proof.
There's video evidence. There's
That's
discovery
right.
on this. Let's subpoena discovery on this.
I literally filmed myself changing light bulbs. Yep.
I love it.
Unicorns do exist, ladies and
I want
gentlemen.
to see. I want to see your decorations. I have to go back and watch your stream.
Yeah, they look really good. I
it
have
on
so many decorations. It's stupid.
Is
In the
stream on
words of
locals,
Ethan
or-
Ralph, says Unhung Hero, it's not true.
No,
poor man.
Rafe says next she'll tell you she mowed the lawn. I will
Right.
never mow the lawn. That will never happen. Never. I did it one time in my whole life with a push mower, and my body vibrated for like an entire day. It was like,
see,
I'm never
you
doing
think
this
women
again.
would do the lawn more under those conditions. They don't.
It's not the good
I've
kind.
never
It's not
mowed
the
a
good
lawn.
kind of vibrate though. when using a lawnmower, it's the kind that rattles your brain.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
So do you gut fish, Megan Fox?
No, hell no.
All right. So
Sorry.
normalcy has been resumed. She
No, but
doesn't mow lawns and she doesn't gut fish.
But you know
The
who
balance-
does gut fish? Sally. Sally guts fish, and Sally's going to be on my channel on Friday. So I'm excited for that.
Sally's badass. We love.
Yeah, I
we love
bet Sally does that. That doesn't surprise me. Sally's quite the woman, isn't she?
I've seen
She's
photographic evidence of
always
that.
a woman to me.
She used it to tease a vegan. It was really funny, actually.
Oh, I have sad news. My daughter's last remaining guinea pig, Jelly Bobby Brown, left us last night for no reason. She wasn't sick. I don't know if she was just heartbroken because Snores left us a couple weeks ago, but she kicked it. F in the chat for Jelly Bobby Brown. My daughter didn't make it to school today. She's taking a personal day because she had no sleep last night. It sucks.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Isn't that terrible?
That's really sad, but at
She
least she
probably
didn't throw
didn't.
him from the top of a bunk bed, which is what my childhood friend did to her guinea pig named Sugar.
Oh no.
Yeah, so she doesn't have to
Well.
live with the guilt. She knows that, just sometimes that happens. I'm sorry that happened, though. That's very sad.
Well, the guinea
I know,
pig probably
and there was no
couldn't
reason.
reconcile the reality of living in a house where men take a long time in the bathroom and women
Possibly.
change light bulbs. It's
Possibly,
like
although
you-
Mr. Fox-
matter and antimatter meet.
Mr.
just doesn't-
Fox looks at the dog this morning as he looks at the dog and he goes, 2 down, 1 to go. And the dog's looking at him like, what, who, me? He can't wait till we're animal free. Oh,
Well, Well, there you go. We've currently got 310 people watching Shenanigans. Oh, and speaking of shenanigans, it's Aussie Overlord.
Oh, there he is.
Wow.
Hello. I knew I was good for at
Morning.
least the first 20 minutes,
Or
so
good evening.
how's everybody doing?
Not bad. I was expecting you to be like all the way asleep and when you're getting ready to ride the range tomorrow.
Oh, I very much was, but then someone kicked me out of bed, so.
Well, in case you missed the first few minutes, Megan Fox wants us to believe she was late because her husband was in the bathroom and that she changes light bulbs in her.
But it's on film, not the bathroom part, but the light bulb part is on film.
But the balance to the force was restored because she doesn't gut fish and doesn't mow lawns.
I do
So
not.
there we go.
Nope.
So we had to get
Interesting.
two. Yeah. So there we are. But
And
welcome.
I've stopped cleaning out chicken coops because I made the kid and her boyfriend do it. I discovered uses for the new boyfriend. Clean out the
Oh.
chicken coop.
Oh.
That's fine, so long as they make sure that when they're doing so, they don't disturb any sort of snakes.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Mm.
Snakes.
It's like the
America, you're
boyfriend
like your
test.
country. You're
We don't have any poisonous snakes.
You want to date
Oh,
my
lucky
daughter?
you.
You got to go suck ammonia for about 5 hours while you
Yep.
clean the chicken coop.
Actually, they did it in record speed. I'm going to have him come do it every time. He was really fast. That's what you get with
That means-
the young,
That does
strong
not bode well
kid.
for her.
Yeah. Don't talk to a woman about her daughter doing it. It makes them
That's
uncomfortable.
gross.
All
It was
right.
not a bad joke, though.
It was a pretty good joke. I'll give him
Oh,
that.
thank
I
you.
laughed. It was funny.
And
Yeah.
I was thinking, I was looking at Hayden's picture that you posted on Twitter earlier today, your meme picture, and I thought you'd look pretty damn good with a mullet.
Hmm.
Can we get him a wig?
I'm serious.
For
Like-
Halloween, maybe.
Like if you had
Halloween
a Joe Exotic mullet, I mean that would be too extreme. But
I don't
I'm
know that I
wearing-
could do it. I don't usually like the hair on the back of
I'm
my neck
wearing-
though. So
I'm wearing.
Oh my
Joe
God,
Exotic
she's
shirt this
wearing a
morning.
mullet on her shirt.
she is.
oh,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
And on the
Big
back
cat
it says,
edibles.
on the back it says, "It's fucking Carol Baskin's fault," and I just love it. It's my favorite shirt ever. Best yard sale find of all time. My
Yeah.
favorite thing to sleep
The
in.
mullets are really popular right now. All the kids at all the boys at my
Yeah.
kids' school, they all have mullets. Almost all of them. I don't know what is the deal, but the mullet is back. It's back with a vengeance. There are especially the curly mullet is a
Curly
huge hit
mullet.
with these kids lately.
Oh, good,
Really?
because that's what I have in all of my wedding pictures.
God, I want to
I'd
see
love
that.
To see that. Oh, that
Oh, I
sounds
want
so
to see
good.
that.
I don't. I look at my wedding pictures. I'm like, Jesus, what the fuck did? Why? I hate everyone who saw that and didn't tell me to get a haircut. Every one of them I hate to death.
Jeff with a mullet. I'd love to see that. Wow.
But it was
please
Well,
show
let's
pictures.
face it, Jeff. You went way too far the other way now, so
It
it's
was
sort of
the-
balanced out.
It was the style at the time. Mullets were hot back then. Let's just admit
It's
it.
always the style in
I
Logan,
put
Utah.
an onion on my belt because it was the style at the time.
And it's always the style.
I had bangs that were like up to here. I mean, they were straight mall bangs, like straight up. It was crazy. And my hair was like out to here with the Aquanet. I mean, we all have things we
Yeah, see-
regret.
See, this is it. This is the picture I was looking at. I thought Ozzy would look great with a mullet. I mean,
I just
that's a
love your
great
face.
picture. I
The
just see
face
it's
is
like
the
this
best part.
like serious guy with the mug muff and like a mullet is like awesome. You would look great with a mullet. Just you just got to scowl more. You're just far too happy of a human being
Hang on.
to pull off a mullet. There you go.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
no.
you're scowly in these pictures, and that would look great with a mullet. I was looking thinking, damn, he'd look good with a mullet.
When I was like 10, I wanted a mullet so badly because all my girlfriends had them. The fee mullet is really a weird thing. But my mother wouldn't let me. We weren't allowed to cut our hair. And that was the one time that I've ever grown up and been grateful for the very strict rules that we lived under. Because if I had actually had that haircut, the pictures would be unbearable.
Good on your mom. Yeah, your mom's
Right?
lucky for that.
Right?
When I was 5
Thanks,
and my
Mom.
sister was 3, I sort of gave her a mullet. Mom wasn't happy about that either.
Whoops.
Yeah, I gave my sister her first haircut, which apparently moms like to do by themselves at an appropriate age.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can't. You don't really want to. You don't really want to interfere on that one. That's not
The
right.
fact this was 47 years ago, and I remember the ass whooping. It was a good ass whooping.
Wow.
Oh,
Well,
Jesus.
We've done our required 17 minutes of bullshit, as the people in comment section like to call it.
Is that the number now? 17? That's just like the
Apparently,
set
yeah.
number. I'm done.
Adara the Wholesome has given us a $5 super chat. Okay, quick lesson on poisonous and venomous animals. If you bite it and you die, it's poisonous. If it bites you and you die, it's venomous. PSA over, lol.
Oh, it's educational. I learned something.
That's actually very true. I never thought of that.
It's very straightforward.
It is. Yeah. Yes, people. Venom and poison. That's what I was going to say. Venom and poison are not interchangeable. They're actually very different things. That was a perfect example of the difference.
Yeah.
No, the thing that I found interesting is the difference between snakes that are venomous and not. Like the different shape of the bite and whether or not they have the two fangs at the front. So you can tell whether or not a bite's actually going to kill you or not.
Yeah. Like the head shape and things. And then like,
so I'm sorry, I've been corrected. There are no venomous snakes in New York that I'm aware of. We have black snakes, corn snakes.
Racist.
We have
deliberately racist.
Deliberately.
Let me guess. The New York black snakes live in the cornrows, right?
Oh, for God's sake. I've got tons of garter snakes in my yard.
What do you mean there's no venomous snakes in New York? Look at the DA.
Oh.
This is true. This is
There
true.
you go.
The politicians are an exception to that rule.
I mean, that's not even like a joke. That's just kind of accurate.
It's very accurate. Is that icon? Is that who is that with boobs?
That's the meme guy.
The meme guy with giant tits.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
I'm having flashbacks to Tug's tits. That whole
Tug's tits.
That was so good.
That was funny.
Oh, hang on, I've just had the little one walk in. I'll be back in a sec.
Hey, little one, go to sleep. It's after midnight. But yeah, so yeah, let's Dorothy Hamill. We need to talk about Dorothy Hamill. But remember back when awesome figure skating was very slowly skating in a figure 8? Oh, how times have changed.
Do you remember when figure skating though was like, it was so popular? It was the sport to watch.
Yes.
It was, I mean, everybody, and of course it culminated in the tire ironing of Nancy Kerrigan. That was really something. It was
that made it more popular.
It was so popular that bitches were taking each other out for it. I mean, it was something else. It was something. It was a great time to be alive.
I'm sure that I don't know when it happened, but I like great Halloween costumes, right? I mean, if only it was happening now. Because I'm thinking, what am I going to be for Halloween? And I'm just like, I wish we had like a cultural event like that. That would just be so easy as just getting a pair of tights and walking around in some ice skates.
Yeah, poor Tanya Harding, boy, she got the short end of everybody's stick.
Of the baton.
She's like this poor trailer trash girl in this rich sport, and her costumes were terrible. Boy, could she skate.
She was talented.
But that terrible boyfriend she had was a bad idea.
Yeah, Jeff Gillooly.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, like figure skating is called figure skating because they actually used to skate figures. Figure 8s and circles, and but now it's all acrobats. Beethoven's Fifth is Edward Scissorhands music.
You might hear some purring on my end. There's a little cat that came and sat next to me, so I'm just letting you know.
All right, well, Hayden doesn't have much to talk about, but he's like right here at the beginning, so damn it. Hayden, get back here. Tired of the bed, do something.
We need him to kick off.
Yeah.
Let's skip the first one.
I missed it.
Don't repeat.
Never mind.
We'll skip.
I'm glad I'm still waking up. I'm still having tea.
Father Marin. All right, we'll just go to the second sidebar and then we'll go back to the first one when Hayden comes. Yep, it looks like yep, we don't need Hayden for this first one.
Okay.
So, all right. I mean, and by first one, I mean second one.
We don't need him to say a sidebar.
Yeah. So anybody who's watching on replay, sorry to waste the first 20 minutes of your life. And the fact that we've gained
Oh,
20.
he's back. He's
All
back.
right, so,
Sorry about that.
all right.
Timestamp
So
2109.
we were talking about bullshit when we had 300 people, and 20 minutes into this, we haven't done a damn sidebar, and we have 400 people here now. So hit that like and subscribe button, everybody. And while you're at it, go to Aussie Overlord, subscribe to him. Megan, the recently remonetized Megan Fox writer and underscore Remy underscore legal, or Miss Vasquez today. And take our like and subscribe poll. Today, the poll was suggested by a chat member. A member of the Vice Squad. Is a poll about polls. Did you hit the like? Did you hit subscribe? If so, take the poll. What is your favorite topical and serious poll, witty poll about the stream, polls about polls, and legal vices poll? So there you go. You can choose. Choose your answer. And let's bring this right on up here and get right into the meat of the day, so to speak. Cher, not the singer. There we go. Time to, well, now that we're talking about Cher, let's embiggen it. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
What?
Cher. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. All right, here we are. Can we all read this?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
This
yeah.
is day 8. This is day 19, which was on May 18th of 2022. And again, we get as far as, all rise, please be seated and come to order.
All right. Good morning. Mr. Chu, good morning. Good morning, Mr. Chu.
Mr. Chu.
Mr. Chu.
Mr. Chu.
Oh, wrong all rise. Sorry. Good morning, Your Honor.
Do we have any preliminary matters before the jury comes out?
Oh, just a couple, Your Honor.
All right.
May we approach?
Yes, sir.
Sidebar.
The first one is, Your Honor, requested a set of the order for the jurors.
Everybody signed on this?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll sign on this.
I read it carefully.
We read
I'm-
it.
God
we
damn
read
it.
this one.
We did. God
We
damn it.
read it yesterday.
This
We
is
did.
why I fucked it
This
up.
is the one we did. Yeah, okay. Well, you didn't. I did. I remember we gave that to you so you
All
could
right,
have
folks.
something to
That was
read.
the warm up.
That was dress rehearsal. Now, shall we go to the right one? Just kidding. We were testing you, chat. 24 minutes in and we haven't done anything. Suck it. All right.
Mwah.
For 11 months is nearly a year of Vice's membership. Time well spent. Do you still think that 24 minutes after the stream started today? If so, thank you very much.
I don't think that's our record. I think our record's like 34, maybe
Yeah.
36 minutes, and we
Sure.
bullshit for a while. It's kind of standard. It's kind of part of it.
It is. People have come to expect it. So sidebar.
All right. All right.
I just thought, since in light of our conversation earlier, since we'll have to use, I guess, versions of these exhibits, I'll just put them on the record, what they are, and then we'll get to the court copies.
Okay. Sure.
So the exhibits that we'll be redacting, in the way Your Honor directed this morning, will be 700B and 701B.
Okay. 701B.
700B.
Okay.
702B, 703B, 704B, 705B, 710B, 714B, 718B, 719B, 720B, 721B, 722B, 723B, or not B. That is the question, whether 'tis nobler to suffer the slings and arrows. I'm sorry.
My dog stepped on a bee.
723B. My dog stepped on 2 bees. Not 2 bees. That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler. Anyway. And then there's 2 exhibits that haven't yet been admitted into evidence.
Okay.
These are 797 and 799. They don't have metadata on them.
Okay. So they'll be as is.
They're both just versions of the picture of Ms. Heard. And I believe it's Jody Gottlieb in the courthouse.
In the courthouse.
In the courthouse. Do you have a picture?
I don't. But Ms. Myers and I agreed that those would come in.
The ones in the courthouse? Fine.
So no objection to any of those exhibits, all those in evidence.
And we'll get you copies.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sure. Thank you.
What the fuck? Open court.
Too many bees.
Yes. Bees in that trap. None your business, says oops. I, for one, love the opening banter.
Oh, good. You're my favorite chatter.
Because you're smart. And then chat froze YouTube his ass. So chat froze? Screw you, chat.
And the chat is complaining that they're getting ads in the middle of a live stream. That's weird.
That's weird.
That's new, isn't it? I mean, sometimes the only ads I've ever seen on a live stream is when I go to first click on it. Sometimes I have to sit through an ad, but not while I'm already watching it.
No, the YouTube Insider thing last month was talking about how they're officially taking control over where the placement of ads is throughout streams. We're no longer in control of it if they've changed the settings on it. If Jeff's one of the unlucky ones that's got it already, they'll have full control over where the in-stream ones are placed.
So they're going to actually put ads in the middle of your live, not after on the replay?
You could actually do it. You could do it previously, but now...
Let me read this to you.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Live ad settings. Pre-roll ads will be inserted automatically. Let YouTube insert mid-rolls for you. Recommended. Apparently also default. YouTube will determine which ad formats are best for your live stream and when ads appear. Your viewers may not see ads at the same time. You will still be able to manually insert ads during the stream for breaks and transition periods. This option can help you earn the most revenue while protecting the viewer's experience. And if you scroll down, there's this little option here that says choose how mid-rolls appear. And then we will just unselect all of them.
Well,
they opt you in.
What if you
what
if you just turn off monetization while your live is going live
and
turn it back on when you're after it's over? That way
it was off.
That's weird.
They opt you in. It's a forced thing. They opt you in. You have to figure it out and opt out. Apparently, that's annoying.
Oh, wow.
Same as that annoying like reaction thing that's on the YouTube app where you have to physically go in and turn it off for every damn stream. Sorry, people, I've stopped bothering to do that. It's a hell of a,
It sucks.
This is interesting. You can't opt out of this.
Yeah, I think they said you wouldn't be able to. That's why everyone's freaking out because you can't
insert mid-roll ads manually. Okay. We can. It's just a pain in the ass. Okay. Anybody seeing ads, you should no longer be seeing ads during the live stream. If you're watching this on replay, give me the money, YouTube. All 3 cents of it. All right. There we go. Thank you so much for pointing that out. Apologies to anyone who was offended by mid-live stream ads. It shouldn't happen again. If it happens again, let me know.
It's YouTube's fault.
YouTube is asshole. Maybe I need to bring the sign back.
I was going to just ask Megan to bring back the sign, actually.
I didn't fix it, though. The letters are on the ground somewhere.
Get a man to pick them up for you, just like they change light bulbs.
Hey,
just kidding. No, wait. It's on the floor. It's a woman's job to pick it up. Oh, zing. Look at me. I'm a misogynist. Anyway.
Deliberately misogynist.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, honestly, some women make a really good case for misogyny, but I'm just... Maybe it's
I was going to say, someone has to balance out all the misandry that we're seeing on the internet, so what the hell?
True.
Jojo with the $5 super chat says, this panel brightens my work morning. Thank you for all the laughs and grins. Well, you're very welcome. I'm assuming that I contribute to any of them. I'm sure the panel members do, except for Hayden, who's just ingloriously covered at the moment. None your business, just sent $1.99 because. So thank you very much, None your business, for just because. All right, let's get on with the next ad-free reading, shall we?
Hopefully it's ad-free. I can see why people are pissed off about it, though. Could you imagine what's going to happen during live streams? Like, imagine if you were watching and we had no control over someone playing an ad during the guilty verdict.
Oh my god!
Well, that's my question.
That's terrible.
For those of you that saw it, I mean, does it pause the video and pick up where it left off, and therefore
no.
make you be fine? Or you just miss
so
it?
for my experience so far has been that it will just play over the top of whatever you're doing, and then you go back into the live video. So you literally miss whatever's being played live.
So in addition to YouTube being asshole, they're retarded. All right, well, let's do this. Hit that sidebar, Ozzy.
Sidebar!
Wow. That was
All
aggressive.
right, just going over these jury instructions. Can somebody decide who's going to be alphabet and who's going to be numbered? Because you're both numbered. It's confusing. I don't know, because it's very confusing.
Good on you. See, you don't need me to scroll. You mean one of us should be the alphabet mafia and the other one should be numbers? You mean one of us should be A and one of us should be 1? Oh, it's a steak sauce.
Yeah, can we do that?
Yes, we'll be the alphabet. Good. Surprise, we're the alphabet group.
It makes it a lot easier when we go through them. When we're talking about 25, who's 25? I've been down that road before.
We'll letter ours.
Okay.
Oh my god, you have to do that for a character from now on. That's just funny.
This is another one, Ms. Myers, and I agree that it's just the pictures that are coming in, and that the pictures, anything that there's testimony about, can come into.
Deliberately homophobic. Okay.
Homophobic, dear. Oh, nothing homophobic about
Oh,
this.
sweetie, there's not a damn thing homophobic about that.
And most of them have already been admitted. There's a few that haven't, but we'll get to those to you and get those into the court and the ones that haven't.
Do you have any numbers for me for the ones that haven't been, just so we have it for the record?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I believe this is 1493H.
1493H. 1493H.
1493F.
93F.
1657. This is like the largest bingo game
okay.
ever.
I know, it's like bingo.
I believe that's or 1493R.
All right.
You sunk my battleship.
1384. 1384.
1384. Okay.
1373.
All right. Oh, sorry. All right.
1377. Bingo!
All right.
And 1373. And I believe that those are not admitted, but they're just pictures in by agreement.
Okay.
And then there's a couple more.
So there's no objections to those.
They're just pictures?
Yes, these are the only pictures we're using.
All right. No objection.
All right.
These were all from Josh Drew?
All from Josh Drew.
Okay.
And then there were 2 that were shown to Mr. Drew without any metadata.
Okay.
We prepared to show the versions that were admitted yesterday with the metadata redacted, so it's the exact same image.
You have to scroll, Jeff.
I did.
Oh. My screen's frozen. StreamYard
Oh dear.
doing it to me again. God damn it.
Oh, yes, and you are frozen too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and that means it's going to kick me out in a second, so I'll be back.
All right.
Sorry.
Wow. AP was flagged for a sarcastic comment denouncing YouTube forced and consumption ad consumption. Lol. Tank Rat, you were a champion. Thank you. That means that Tank Rat is a new member. Tank Rat has just become a new member of the Clean and Sober crew. Tank Rat 2, not to be confused with Tank Rat 1, and Tank Rat 2 has gifted 20 Legal Vices memberships. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. If you were one of those lucky peeps, give him a super special shout out. And Sebastian Muller, why didn't you? Yes, you did. You got tagged. Given Jinver, I keep saying Givener, hates that. Jinver member for 12 months. Been here so long, I miss you when you don't stream. Well, I miss you when I don't stream too, Jinver. Especially you have like one of the best icon, like profile picture icon things in the universe.
That's pretty great.
Sebastian Muller, just celebrating my 6-month membership. And as always, thanks for brightening my day with your humor. Well, I'll assume you're talking to me and say you're very welcome. And whilst we're waiting for her to come back, let's see how our poll is doing. What's your favorite poll? Hit that like and subscribe button and take our like and subscribe poll. What's your favorite? 11% of you say topical and serious poll. 20% of you say poll about polls. 31% of you say witty poll about the stream. And 39% of you say legal vices poll is best.
I got your poll right here.
Mm-hmm. Why is my... Never mind. Righto. Well, we gave her enough time, so we'll just have to move along, and our court will resume her normal voice when she returns.
Wait,
In the
there was
meantime...
no bonus poll option?
No.
Bonus poll, not a bonus hole.
Nope.
Let's leave the bonus hole and the bonus poll alone. That's another poll for another day.
Well, let's continue. We've scrolled up here. Will you please resume the court's vocal requirements, Chandler Remington? We're on line number 2. Yes.
Sure. Just the same pictures that are already in evidence.
Oh, you just got saved by the bell again.
Where are we at? I think my
Welcome back.
Line 2.
It doesn't help
We're
that
on
I
line
spilled coffee on it yesterday during the
Derp.
live stream. That was fun. Okay.
Yes, that's counted.
Sorry, which line?
Over here, line 2.
Just the
Line
same
2, right hand side.
just the same picture that are already in evidence?
Correct. 701 and 702.
Okay, they're already in evidence.
But redacted?
Correct.
Consistent with your ruling earlier.
Is that 701B then?
No, we're going to pull up the one that was admitted yesterday. We're just proposing, rather than, well, just to show the version that's already been admitted.
What's the difference between 701 and 701B? You did 701B earlier today.
Because the top date time was on there.
Okay.
Oh, I think we'll just pull up the one used yesterday.
Okay, 701. Okay, it's in evidence.
And then the last thing is there's 5 exhibits. This is Defendant's Exhibit 400, and there were 5 photos that were texted to Kevin Murphy. And so what we would propose is to redact the entire text and just show the photos.
Just show the photos.
They were sent to Kevin Murphy from Josh?
I think so.
Can I see that?
Actually, I think they were sent by Whitney.
Good morning, Elaine.
Whitney.
Good morning, Elaine.
It was shown to Mr. Drew in his deposition. Line 18.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought I was on 2. Huh. What? Where are you?
We're right here on line 18 on the left-hand side.
Oh.
Where you say
So just the photos.
Yes. Just have a version of this that's redacted.
Why can't you use the photos? And why are you...
Oh, because this is what was shown to Mr. Drew in his deposition. Ms. Myers and I just agreed that if he's being questioned about the photos, that the photos...
Do you already have the photo in evidence somewhere else?
No.
Well, no, but that's what we're saying.
I don't think that's appropriate, Your Honor. These are screenshots of text messages between 2 different people, not Mr. Drew.
So the only thing that we'll be able to see, though, is just the photo. Everything else is redacted to protect the...
Sure.
All of this? The messages?
Okay, as long as everything else is redacted, just the photo, yeah.
Yeah, we'll redact them so we're clear. We'll redact all of this.
What about the date?
Oh, I'm happy to redact that.
Yeah.
Then down at the bottom, okay, and that's 400.
Yes.
Should we call that 400A? Because we're going to...
Oh, let's say 400A.
Whitney's going to be on this afternoon, and we're going to put that exhibit in through her.
Okay, 400A.
Yes.
And is that all?
Yes.
So all of those are together.
Yes. All of that comes in together as 400A. Line 1.
So no objection to the redactions in 400A.
No.
No, as redacted.
Okay.
And all the dates.
All the dates. Everything except the pictures.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The running time on this one is 58 minutes and some seconds.
That's perfect. We'll break for lunch after this is over. You're doing good. Okay. Thank you.
A nice little pat on the head. Open court.
All right. Are we ready? Oh, no, not
Yes,
quite.
Your
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Oh dear, I like that. You're doing good, Elaine. You're doing okay.
Very good.
But it seems like we have another sidebar coming, so or do we?
No, I just thought it would be nice to hear everybody say we're ready to go.
Oh.
But we do have another one locked and loaded. That was kind of a difficult one to get through. Not particularly enlightening, just some numbers and pictures and all of that to say, let's just take the date off these. Ugh. So much time is wasted in these sidebars. Scrotium McBooger balls with the $2 super chat.
That's a new one.
Oh, man.
You know, I always
Great.
wonder who it actually is behind it's with what with the
Wait, look at
with
the icon, the
I know,
tail of
that's-
Scrody
that's-
McBooger balls.
that's why I said what, and then I had to look at that closer.
Ah.
Yes, testing if I can send dollars on this account. Well, yes, you can. So feel free to send many more. Thank you, Scrotium McBooger balls. Just Don Soulless Ginger. You completely ignored my 36-month member chat yesterday. I didn't. It came in exactly as we went off air because I was talking to
I
Chandler
like
about
the
that.
second part of
Yes.
this.
I was butt injured and almost completely disavowed you until I remembered it was only 10 months. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. I hope they were able to treat that properly in the urgent care, just Dawn. We love
Yes.
you.
Yes, but we actually didn't. It came up exactly as we were going off.
It did, and Jeff was very sad about it, and he brought it up when we were on screen, literally like after everything had gone off.
It was sad.
Yeah.
For those of you
I
in the
hate
chat asking about my toe, it is puffy, it's
yes.
purple, it has a big like scab because it was
What happened?
bleeding.
Wait, what happened? to your toe?
Yesterday at the very
I don't
beginning
remember.
of my live stream when I was doing decorating in my house, my electronics table that I have for my setup when I bring it downstairs, I didn't tighten it properly and the tabletop fell down and all of my computer, everything I had on there, including a stainless steel coffee mug, fell on my toe. The
shit.
coffee fell on my toe. Then the equipment fell and the coffee spilled all over my equipment.
Oh God, that's
Uh-huh.
awful.
So it was not good. But the toe is I don't think it's broken, but it's puffy, it's purple, it sucks, it hurts.
Just like Scrotium McBooger balls.
I'm so sorry that
Swollen,
happened to you,
puffy,
Megan.
and purple.
Yeah, me
Hey,
too.
all I'm saying is I sense a very, very specific niche for OnlyFans.
I was gonna post a picture of my puffy purple toe, and then I was like, no, I can't. I just
I should get some
can't.
money for this, right?
I can't. I just
Right.
can't. I can't do with the feet jokes, especially because
Yeah.
my toenails look terrible.
Eh.
So forget it.
Oh, why is this purple just like
You
her
know-
foot? There we go.
You know, Megan, that actually happened to me. I had like a whole day of streaming planned, and I was starting at like 6 in the morning, and I was going to end at 9 p.m. at night. And right before I did that, I had a spare television that literally fell onto my pinky toe. The whole nail came off. It was
Oh.
awful. And so I'm sitting there, my foot's
Oh.
bleeding, and I had to sit here the whole day pretending like I was not in excruciating agony. It was awful. I'm really sorry. Not to like, you know, play like
No, it
whose
is
whose
terrible.
toe was more injured or
It
anything.
was
But
terrible.
it's
It's
like you
ter-
can't deal with that.
It
That's
happened
awful.
right at the beginning.
Coincidentally,
No,
I
I
had an
didn't.
entire day of streaming planned too.
Come on.
I'm just looking for these
was
great
grievously
Shut up
segues.
about
injured.
your fucking toes.
She was grievously injured, and we're all very concerned. We just want to make sure she's okay.
I was grievously well, and I can't respond. I can't type while I'm reading, or I lose my spot. So I have to respond to the chat. They're asking.
Well, I hope your toe heals very, very well.
Thank you.
I will pray for your toe. I will.
It's a mystery. Says, yeah, I'd pay for a medical only OnlyFans.
Oh,
That's a niche area. I don't know if you want to get
Oh
into. Oh.
what?
God.
One of these days, Megan Fox's toe will be some relic in some recuary somewhere. You know.
Oh man.
the shrine to her lady.
In the
fox.
YouTube, it'll be in the YouTube museum.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it doesn't fall off.
I don't think it's gonna fall off.
I'm not sure if that's what you're implying.
Amputee fan, says Eric Phones.
Oh, man.
All right. We've just jumped the shark. Back to the sidebar.
Completely.
All right. I don't know. Oh, wait. Sorry. Hayden has to start this, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Sidebar.
I don't know who this is between. Who is this text between?
The text between her and Nathan Holmes. He's a business manager.
It's Kevin Murphy.
Yeah, Kevin Murphy.
What?
That's
So
what I said. Kevin Murphy, you dumb bitch.
Because all business managers are interchangeable.
What was that?
She doesn't know who it is either. That's funny.
Oh, because he sometimes goes by Nathan Holmes. It's his superhero name or something.
What?
It doesn't make any sense. Oh.
Wow, the text
Well, I'm going to
between
laugh if
her
it
and
actually is a
Nathan Holmes.
pseudonym or something. That's hilarious.
It's Kevin Murphy. Yes, Kevin.
Yes, Kevin Murphy. Who was his house manager at that point, Your Honor?
I have it here. Michelle's getting it for me. Thank you.
Oh, she's very good at it. Other way.
Poor Michelle.
What I'm proposing, Your Honor, this is a text message. I've taken out the part that says what Johnny did.
You haven't taken it out here, but okay.
Well, you're right. But I propose that the rest of it is not offered to prove the truth of the matter.
What is it offered for?
Offered to show she... Oh, fuck, that means the proof. Offered to show she took these pictures of the closet and was sending it to him.
She didn't say that she took the pictures, Your Honor.
I don't see what the relevance is if it's not offered for the truth of the matter. I don't see what the relevance is for
20,
any of this shit, frankly.
the words.
Did you scroll down?
Oh,
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, I don't
Mine's
see what the
one.
relevance is for the words.
Just showing that she... Well... And it also is an excited utterance of saying you're a fucking cunt.
I'll sustain the objection. The pictures, though, is fine.
Can we have the dates? Because that's when...
I don't have an objection, Your Honor.
Okay, no objection. You can show the dates. Take the words off. Is that all the words on it?
Some more down there.
Take all the words off down to 400. We already have 400A in evidence.
Yeah, we made that 400A.
So this would be 400 with the redactions.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Open court, smunt.
The chat says there are more ads, Jeff. Ads are happening.
Wow.
Really?
Yep. A bunch of them
That's
said they
okay.
got an ad.
Screw you, people. I mean, not you people. I mean, the
YouTube people. I'm going to have to put the sign back up. Gee, this is terrible.
mid-rolls
Yeah, really.
appear.
Maybe you
I've
have to set
chosen
it up
s-
before the stream. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, maybe
Okay.
it's not taking effect because the stream already started.
That's
But
possible.
I've put on, it should be skippable video ads. But also, I mean, at the beginning it was skippable ads and non-skippable ads were both chosen. But now only skippable video ads are labeled and insert mid-roll ads manually. So
Can I be right back? I just
good
need to
luck
grab
tomorrow.
something. I'll be right back.
good luck tomorrow. We'll see how it goes tomorrow, because that sucks. That really blows.
And those of you who are saying ad blockers, you can't have an ad blocker on YouTube. It pops up and it says ad blockers are not allowed on YouTube, and it bypasses them.
Really? I've got one.
It works for you?
Yeah.
Mine doesn't work.
That sucks. Huh. Well, shit. Here we go. I guess. Sorry about that. It's YouTube is asshole. So we'll hopefully it will unfuck itself by tomorrow. Apologies about that. Ad blocker does work, says Kale Hyun. Mine does. I use, what do I use? I use uBlock Origin. That's the one.
Not that we would in any way be in any case advertising that we should be using a ad blocker on YouTube, because that would be violating the content creator terms of services.
Yes. So that's why I make sure I always watch them. I always turn off ad blocker when I watch YouTube, because that would be wrong not to. So let's go. Cough. Are you back? No. Do we have a Chandler sighting? We have a Chandler. We have Chandler sign. All right. Welcome back, Chandler.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I just had to grab a ginger beer.
Mm-hmm. Side beers.
Side beers. That's good.
I like that.
Go ahead, Hayden.
Sidebar.
Plaintiffs 1283.
You lost the opportunity to say side beer.
First of all, this has never been produced to us.
This is from the defendant's records.
Okay, so what are we looking at? Who is this between?
This is between Ms. Heard and Mr. Depp.
So Ms. Heard and Mr. Depp. So these are her statements, and then he states.
So go to the third page. Ms. Heard says, I love you both. I love both of you so much. I would fucking stay out of it if I thought this shit was past the point of no return. But that's not where you guys are at right now. Sorry, those two blue ones right above the green.
So first of all, it doesn't impeach because she said she doesn't know what she means.
What line? Okay, she said she was helping them. So what are you offering it for?
So she said that she didn't say that. They weren't past the point of no return.
She didn't testify to that. She testified that she wasn't sure what you were getting at there.
She testified that it wasn't her place to say. She was just being supportive. So this says something different.
Well, first of all,
The third time she said first of all.
First of all, you can't introduce documents for impeachment of a third-party witness, so it's not admissible. At best, she can put it in front of her and she can read it to her, but she can't put it into evidence.
That's what I said.
Are those the only ones you're looking at?
I just realized I have a redacted copy. I didn't redact the other messages. We can take care of that.
If you're not going to produce it into evidence, that's fine. She's just going to read it.
I'm going to read it to her.
Just those two?
Yes.
Good. Thank you.
1283.
Open court.
Open court.
Wait, how funny is it? I cannot get over the fact that she's just like, these weren't produced to us. And it's like, this
That's
is
what I was going to say.
From your own
I
evidence.
was trying to put my thoughts in order. It's like, okay, first of all, these were not produced to us. Okay, well, first of all, they claim they came directly from your client. And then, first of all, how the hell are you trying to actually make this argument? And then, furthermore, first of all, what the hell are you smoking, Elaine?
But first of all.
First of all.
But like, I mean, I'm sorry, you don't know what your own evidence is. You don't have a record of that. You're not keeping track of that. You're not familiar with the exhibits in your own discovery. I can't. That's too bad. Sorry. Okay.
And then say you can't impeach your documents for a third-party impeachment and it not being admissible. This woman, I get that this woman hasn't set foot in a trial for like 20-odd years, but
that's no excuse.
This is painful.
This is beyond that. I mean, this isn't just not being familiar with court procedure. This is not being familiar with lawyering. I mean, this is basic stuff.
Well, this is being familiar with.
You should probably know what your own
works.
evidence is.
You really
Exactly.
should. You really
Well,
should.
how language works. This is person A, her manager. Is person B. Exactly what I said. And she's done this
and this
the
is what-
entire thing. She says
this is
something.
This is like 2 sessions in a row where she's been surprised by her own evidence being supplied by her own client.
There were hundreds of thousands of pages.
I mean, don't forget this woman was named a super lawyer in DC in like, some year recently, and I'm just looking at that going, super
One
what?
thing you're going to find out real quick in the law business is that you'll get emails, about 4 of them a week, going, if you give us $300, we will list you in the top 500 lawyers. We'll give you a plaque for another $50. And so basically you can buy these things.
The equivalent of that in like the film industry, basically any child actor can win a Young Artist Award. Okay, you have like this talent thing, and then they'll be like nominated for or won a Young Artist Award. They always win. It's like giving a trophy to every kid. It doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. You just you put your kid's name in and they win. It's ridiculous. It's the same kind of thing. It's I feel like Elaine is just like, you know, the child actor whose parent was just like, yes, sure. You know, you're a super lawyer, absolutely.
Thank you for my bought and paid for participation trophy, Your Honor. Much appreciated.
Yep.
Okay, well.
Everybody wins.
Like what I was saying is Elaine has done this through the entire trial, where she'll say something and someone will correct her, and she'll just be like, yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I said. See, I'm right.
Like there isn't going to be a transcript of this later.
It's just like totally trying to Jedi mind trick everybody, and it doesn't work at all.
She's like our client, and they're manipulating and gaslighting people.
Ugh.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, now what have I done? Oh yes, we are now at a pivotal moment in the trial here, as we're coming to the end of our little sidebar reading.
Is this the Amica cream?
Amber Heard gets the first line on line 13. Go for it.
Yes, she took arnica, and we had arnica gel. I always have arnica gel in my kit anyway, and she had arnica gel. Yeah, she used arnica gel and some ice.
And what does arnica gel do with respect to swelling?
I use arnica gel in my kit to bring down any swollen area of my client's face.
Down.
How does that typically work?
Face down. Yeah, sorry.
Face down. Wow. Ass in the air. How does that typically work? What's your experience?
It just brings, the swelling down. I mean, not drastically, but it helps with the swelling a little bit.
Court.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor. We have another video.
Okay. If you could just approach for a moment. Let me just...
Certainly.
Side beers.
All right. How much time? I'm sorry. I have jurors falling asleep. So I just had Halisa go over there and nudge him. So I just want to make sure.
The next one is 40 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
I'm giving them time to stretch too, so we can sit up here and talk. That's what they're doing right now. So we'll just stay here a few moments to chat.
So the next one, 40 minutes and 14 seconds.
Perfect. We can get them done today. Perfect. Depositions. I haven't got the time for some depositions from you.
I talked to Sammy because Planet Depots did all of them.
Right.
And I told him I would check with them.
Well, I still don't have some from the last, a couple weeks ago.
I thought we got those to Sammy.
I thought so too. We'll double check.
Well, make sure. I'm going back, looking at the times. I'm missing all the officers, one from that day. They're short ones, but I think I'm missing it. So if I can get them tonight, because I want to give you an accurate time for tomorrow, but I can add those into the times, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. We can get them done today. Perfect. Depositions. Oh, wait. Where are we at?
On the other side.
Oh,
Mr. Chu,
sorry.
line 1. Mr. Chu, line 1. Mr. Chu, line 1.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Uh-huh. All right, so jurors are falling asleep. I like that they're just having a sidebar so that the jurors can get up and stretch.
Yeah.
How long is this next one? 40 minutes.
Okay. Just.
God bless Judge Penny for having to put up with Elaine for an extended period of time for the sake of the jurors.
She's the worst.
That's the end of day 19 or 18, whatever it was. Whichever day that was. It was day 19. We're at the end of day 19. So we're going to start day 20 here in just a quick second. But can you believe we've only been doing this for an hour? It feels like about 7. It feels like we've had so much quality time together. I mean, it just feels like we've had so much quality time together.
I'm glad that we're making time slow down for you. Probably not a good sign. This is why I don't get invited to the big streams, isn't it? Isn't it, Jeff? Just admit it.
Well, I don't get invited to them either. So. Ass karate is best karate. Side bears. We have to have side bears, yeah. So Judy corrected Amica to Arnica. No, it was Elaine was the only one that called it Amica.
Yeah, it was Elaine when she was questioning one of the. I think it was Isaac. Wasn't she questioning Isaac? And she was like,
Isaac.
"Have you heard of Amica cream?" He was like, "What?"
Yeah, she's
Amica
like,
cream.
Yeah, she was like, did she use any Amica cream that day? And do you know if she had Amica cream on? And was there any Amica cream in her handbag? And he just breaks in, like he just starts laughing super hard.
Yeah,
and
he laughs.
And then the judge is like, sir, and he's like, I'm totally sorry. I'm totally sorry. And I just
I was like, why would I know what kind of face cream
God.
she uses?
He was my favorite witness. I loved him. They actually, there was somebody who animated that portion of the trial.
Yeah.
That was funny.
She's like, have you heard of Amica cream before? And he's like, Amica cream? No, I don't know what that is. Because nobody does. Because she obviously, like, that little space between the R and the N, her eyesight is so terrible because, she's been,
Well, I would hazard a guess that even if she would have said Arnica cream, Isaac Baruch would still have no idea what it was.
No, he would have had the same reaction. Like, what?
It was way funnier that way, though.
Yeah.
I can't wrap my head around how they thought that something that is valued at like $16 was supposedly going to cover up massive bruising and swelling and stuff.
Well, she got this idea from her friend Amanda de Cadenet, who suggested to her when Amber lied to her, and she was like, Johnny hit me and I have bruises and they're swelling. And Amanda was like, oh, honey, I'm so sorry that happened to you. What's going to help with the swelling is arnica cream. I use it all the time, for like, sports injuries or something like that. So she got the idea from Amanda and then she just, took it from there. And then Amanda, later heard the audio tapes. She had previously supported Amber and completely disavowed her. And apparently I'm having audio issues. Sorry, guys. I can pop back in on Firefox. I'll be right back.
Don't leave us. Just unplug the mic. Plug it back in again.
I did it already and it didn't work.
Oh.
So I'm going to try this.
Sorry.
Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Judge the bailiff nodding to the sleepy jury box. Unleash the shocker.
Oh, no. No, not the shocker.
No, I'm a proponent of electrified jury box, but just very, very mild.
Yeah, just like a buzzing of the seat, so when you can like hit a button for the proper seat of whoever's falling asleep, and it kind of just shakes or something. That would be funny.
Exactly,
not like the lawnmower level.
I've finally been
lawnmower
watching,
level. No.
I've finally been watching Jury Duty on Amazon, and oh my god, that's hilarious.
That show is the best. It's the best.
Wait, there's a legal show that I'm not aware of on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Seriously, Chandler.
Jury Duty?
It's fake trial. It's a fake trial, and there's one guy in there that doesn't know it's fake.
Doesn't know he's the juror.
Everybody else is actors, including the judge who was a former lawyer.
Oh my god,
the entire trial
amazing.
is fake. It's hilarious.
So good. It's so good. You will die laughing. I mean, there are scenes that I was crying, laughing so hard.
I have to watch this. Thank you. I'm excited.
They'll probably
Does my mic
never
sound
be
okay?
able to do it again either, because now people will catch on. So it was like a once in a lifetime kind of experiment, and it was so funny.
That sounds good.
Everything. It was just great. Must watch.
How is my mic? Is it good? Is it okay?
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Okay, sorry about that. I have lots of tech problems. I need to get a new laptop, so I'm going to be working on that. You guys are very generous.
I'm going to need to get one too, apparently, because it keeps overheating and shutting down. It's terrible. But this is like a newish computer, so I don't know.
Jeff, have we got day 20?
We do. We've had day 20 for quite some time, but I wasn't interrupting the banter. So we're doing our midstream grift, or it's the midstream banter-a-thon, I guess. Aussie Overlord. Make sure you get over to Aussie Overlord and subscribe to him, because he's doing things. What are you doing? What are you doing, Aussie Overlord, these days? I mean, not like right now. I can clearly see you're not paying attention because I can see the screens changing in your glasses. Don't wear those glasses if you play poker. Just saying.
Oh no, I'm looking forward to. I said to Nick, if I make it back to Texas next year, we need to do like a Hold'em like half hour or so, or like a Hold'em night, because then it's just going to be hilarious. But no, it's so things are moving along. I am doing my usual show at 6 p.m. Eastern now, thanks to fucking daylight savings. This coming up, I'm going to be on Dermy Wormies on Friday. I've starting doing theme shows once a week now as well, trying to build up into more interesting topics, more. So I think next week or the week after is the Insanity Defense, and then the week after I've got the Twinkie Defense, which is about diminished capacity and how someone tried to claim that eating too many Twinkies caused them to kill somebody. So
Harvey Milk.
That.
Yeah, I know that case.
That's the one. Yeah.
Harvey Milk. What?
When Harvey Milk
That's
was
the name of the guy
assassinated.
Yeah.
The mayor of
Wait,
San Francisco. Yeah, no, when he was assassinated, the guy that shot him, they used the Twinkie defense. That was his defense.
How come I'm like today old when I just learned this?
I have no idea, Jeff, because it happened before I was born, so you really have no excuse.
It's a pretty damn famous case too. So
Yep.
I was literally just looking through and I was trying to find some actually interesting topics to cover and that sort of thing, and it's like, yeah, okay, that'll do it.
So you were today years old too, so good for you.
That's going to be a great show. I'm really excited to watch that one.
But yeah. Other than that, coming up on the 28th, we have Source Saturday, exactly 2 weeks after Jeff does his Fuck It Friday. And, yeah, things are going to get interesting.
Megan Fox.
Well, I'm covering the Maya Kowalski trial badly on my channel because I can't do the entire trial because I work now Wednesdays through Sundays. And so today, though, I'm going to, after this stream, I'm going to go clean my kitchen and put the trial on from yesterday. We need to catch up on Mr. Kowalski's second part of his testimony yesterday because it got spicy. And we missed that because I had to go and take my kid to football. So I'm going to go back and we're going to watch, right after this, we're going to watch the rest of the part 2 of Maya Kowalski's dad, Jack Kowalski, on the stand. Because it was really interesting, of course, after I had to end the stream. Doesn't that always happen? So make sure you're following me at meganfox.locals.com. That's where all the notifications will be. That's where you'll find where I'm streaming and when. And also follow me there because it's fun. And we do cooking streams and we watch documentaries together. We do all sorts of
streams?
Cooking, like food, I made a roasted red pepper soup the other day that was delicious. So I think we're going to do chili soon. I'm getting together with my chef friend, Eric Herman. He's really great. And we're going to do a fall chili stream. It's going to be fun.
Ooh, that sounds great.
Well, cool. Now, see, I have to explain here to chat. I have heard of the Twinkie defense. I just had no idea it was connected to Harvey Milk's assassination.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I learned today. Huh. There you go.
Yeah, I never heard that either. So I'm looking at it on Wikipedia right now, and it's so funny. He says he suffered diminished capacity as a result of his depression.
Spoiler alerts!
Don't give it all away before I do my stream.
Whoa, sorry. Yeah.
This is why you're not invited on the big stream.
Spoiler.
Well, see, it should have been obvious because like Twinkies and milk go hand in hand. Chandler Remington.
Yes.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm Chandler Remington. I'm a paralegal from Los Angeles, California. Everybody probably knows that by now. What I'm doing here is a lot of very serious stuff with some very serious people. If you want to know what I'm up to this week, I have some really exciting stuff coming up that I'm very much looking forward to. I am going to be interviewing Saif Khan, the man who was falsely accused and is now suing Yale. He's going to be coming on my channel tomorrow to talk about the allegations against him and his lawsuit. He's suing his accuser for statements that were made in an open tribunal at Yale after he was first acquitted in a criminal court of false allegations, and then he was basically expelled from Yale. So he's going to be coming on my channel. I'm very excited to have him on. We're going to have a really great conversation. That's going to be awesome. And then on Friday, I'm going to be doing something with Pearl she has this new thing called the Audacity Network, and I think we're going to be doing a panel. I don't know if Pearl will be there. So I will be on her channel, I believe in the morning, and then in the evening I'm going to be doing my regular F Feminism stream. I'm going to be having Lady Law and Talk with Sally on, and we're just going to be talking about how, you know, feminism is the scourge of society, and we have some fun topics planned, so that should be awesome.
Well, and me, Legal Vices, you know me because you're here. Just make sure you subscribe and like this video. I'm pretty sure we've done something likable in the first 1 hour and 11 minutes. Tomorrow morning is OJ Simpson Thursday, as always. Friday will be a YNW Melly retrial update. That's what we got coming up for the weekend. And next Friday should be F It Friday. Unhung Hero, $2 super chat. If I had McBooger balls, I'd be in urgent care. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. And Flux has said, I was an egg. Chandler Remington, my favorite Chandler quote.
I know she loves that one. I love you, Flux.
I was an egg. All right. There we go. Let's do day 20, shall we? And then we can have some witty banter. I don't think there's very many sidebars on day 20.
How many days of this trial are there?
28.
Oh, we're reaching the end. What am I going to do without these sidebars every?
I don't know.
Couple times.
We'll just get together occasionally and shit talk for an hour. It'll be fun.
Yeah. We're done with Amber Heard, so we kind of blow through these. I didn't even bother to figure out who the witnesses were on this day because there was like 18 of them.
We could reenact testimony from the actual trial. That could be fun if you want. There's some good back and forth.
We could do the what's her face getting booted out of court hearing.
Eve Barlow. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No.
Oh,
Gina
we should.
Juders?
I actually missed that the first go around. I would like to see that.
That sounds great.
Okay, well, again, day 20 starts as every day starts with all rise, please be seated and come to order.
Thank you. I apologize. We had a delayed juror, but now we have all the jury, so we're good to go. Do we have any preliminary matters?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sure.
Hang on, just let me grab a side B.
Your Honor, I'm not sure if you saw my email.
I did. Sammy emailed it to me.
It's deeply troubling. It appears to be, I know it's up to you, a blatant violation of the court's order. The jury, I don't know where they park. I assume they park in the public garage that they walk past that. But just have deep concerns about the integrity of this process when things like that are.
All right.
Your Honor, if I may be heard, I can give a little context. I will apologize, but if I can put it in context?
Sure.
The night before last, Miss Vasquez got a very serious death threat.
What?
I know that there are other death threats going back and forth, but this one was very serious. It was after her cross-examination of Miss Heard. Our email and computer systems were compromised and hacked. Some of Mr. Depp's data was stolen.
Jesus.
The firm made us surrender our phones. So yesterday, I surrendered my phone, gave it to my assistant. What happened was I went down a little earlier while we were cleaning out the breakout room. I went down alone and I didn't have my phone. I was waiting for my assistant to come and bring me the phone. We couldn't contact the gentleman who was driving us to and from. I was surrounded by 100 people and it was a little, not scary, but it was a little overwhelming. So finally the driver came out and Camille and the rest of the team came out. And we asked for our technician to take a private picture with it. What? We asked for our technician to take a private picture with us with the alpaca.
Which is still against my order.
I apologize. I do apologize. But it's completely my fault. I was taking a picture for my boys, who I haven't seen in 5 weeks. I apologize. No excuse. It's not prejudice. There's no disrespect. In fact, I don't see how it's prejudicial.
You can see if jurors are coming out there and you're doing pictures with alpacas. You can understand that.
I do understand that, Your Honor, and I do apologize, but I don't think that happened. And we were surrounded, and we contacted some people from our escort to move on, to escort us from now on.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't go out there until your car is ready.
We won't, and that's why I mentioned the phone, because I literally did not have my phone because it was being fixed. It still hasn't been fixed. Our assistant has to come back again today at lunchtime and get it fixed.
Okay, you're getting escorted too, right? Are they escorted?
We have been some days, a little less. Fewer people, but some days we have.
Okay.
But obviously, there's no excuse for alpacas. It's horrible that Ms. Vasquez received a death threat. We've received them too.
I know you have.
We get called.
That doesn't address.
I understand.
It wasn't just Mr. Chu was posing for pictures. He was also taking a picture of Miss Vasquez. And I get that it's tough, but we just have... Oh, and I'm not going to impute that notice to Mr. Chu and Miss Vasquez, but Mr. Depp's online army of supporters is zealous, to say the least. And when things like this go viral, it only makes it harder for the jury to avoid.
I understand.
It's just a blatant black and white violation of the court's order.
Okay, so you're obviously on notice from now on.
Yes, Your Honor.
There will be sanctions if it happens again.
Yes, Your Honor.
You need to figure it out. I don't want you, if people are videotaping, you can't be standing there when people are videotaping.
We won't.
You can't be engaging with them. It's going to be silence the whole way.
Understood.
In cars, gone. I don't want to see any grandstanding whatsoever.
We're not leaving without having the driver out there.
It just can't happen again.
I understand.
Additionally, it was also brought to my attention this morning, so I just want to get this on the record also. There was an employee's kids out on the balcony in the back chambers area that when you're at the judge's lot, you can see this balcony on the 5th floor. There were kids out there yesterday when people were coming in, and they were videotaping the arrivals of your clients. One of the kids posted it on TikTok. I found out this morning. It's been removed from TikTok, and nobody can go on that balcony again for the duration of this trial. But since it happened, I wanted to let you all be aware of it, and I have dealt with it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Very sternly. I want to make you aware of that as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything else?
Oh, yes. Mr. Dennison had a...
Good morning, Mr. Dennison. Come on in.
Oh, shit, I think I used the wrong voice. Thank you, Your Honor. This is a procedural issue. One of the witnesses that was on the witness list today, Adam Berkovici, was designated solely as a rebuttal witness by the defendant, and we never put that on the expert that would be...
More people are coming.
The subject of the rebuttal.
Your Honor, Mr. Treese filled in to do his examination, and that's why I called him up. He was just saying that, and I don't mean to interfere.
No.
He was just saying that...
He was just designated as a rebuttal witness.
Yeah, he's designated, and I'll show you the designation.
If he's only designated as a rebuttal...
Rebuttal to the facts.
Facts of what?
To the facts that the officers presented, so there's a designation. So there are rebuttal witnesses. They put on the officers in their case in chief to say that the officers saw this, and the officers concluded that there was no evidence of domestic violence.
Okay, the beginning of it says Mr. Berkovici, and I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck. Berkovici?
I'll just call him Mr. B.
Yes.
Will provide a rebuttal opinion to plaintiff's expert, Rachel Frost.
And then it goes to just say that, and will testify, because here's what happened.
No, that's the designation.
But, Your Honor, it is a rebuttal witness to the...
To Rachel Frost.
So in the case in chief, they put on evidence. He is rebutting.
That's the designation. That's what it is. Sorry, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Are we ready for anything else? All right.
Fucked if I know. Open court.
Wow.
Cool.
So Ben Chu was getting photographs taken with the alpacas.
Yep.
And that's a violation of her order to what? she thinks that's
Engage with the
grandstanding?
media.
Engage
Yeah.
with
Don't
the
engage
media.
with the media. Don't hang around people. Don't go where the jury can see you. Don't make a spectacle of yourself. Don't
I just-
grandstand.
Alpaca violations. I just love it.
Yeah.
It's just there is nothing. You're never going to find a court transcript that says that in
I know,
any other
this
instance ever.
This trial was so good in every sense of everything.
And those pictures were great. I mean, I have them burned in my brain because they were so funny. It was like my favorite thing when they were taking pictures with the. I mean, you couldn't not like. If I would risk sanctions from a judge just to take pictures with alpacas. It was fantastic.
Bring that up. We have to show the audience because I don't remember these pictures.
Oh, they were great. Oh, they're really good pictures. Yeah.
I don't remember these pictures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have?
Because I think there was a Johnny Depp impersonator there, and like
want me to bring them up?
it
Oh,
literally
here's
was
one.
a circus.
There was a DUI guy. There's,
Where's the alpaca? I see one with Camille.
Yeah, there's one with Ben as well.
Here, let's see.
well, Ben took the one of Camille apparently. So
I'll try to share this.
Totally worth it, in my opinion.
Oh, there they are. The
All right,
alpacas
here.
had pirate hats on. Come on.
I know. How could you not want to take a picture with an alpaca? So here's Camille. Or wait, is this the one that you remember?
they've shorn the alpaca.
Look at this.
It's so good.
I don't see Ben though. I don't see Ben Chu with the alpacas. Maybe he got it removed or something.
Hang on. I'll see if I've got it
Is
here. I'll
this-
see if I can share it.
Is this one? And we just can't. No, he's petting somebody's dog there.
I had it bookmarked a long time ago, but yeah, no, they
I know he was. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Aw.
yeah.
I mean, really though, how do you avoid taking a picture with these fuzzy, adorable things? Come on. This is good stuff. I mean, like, what are we supposed to think that, like, Johnny's lawyers aren't on Johnny's side? Because clearly they are.
Runkle has a video of it apparently, according to Jennifer.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
pretty
boy.
sure Ian was there.
Oh, boy.
They spit.
Yeah, I think this is all about the defense not wanting Johnny's lawyers to be as likable as he was.
Oh, they're wearing little hats for fuck's sake. What the hell are they
else
supposed to do?
Exactly. When you encounter an alpaca wearing a pirate hat, you take a picture
You take
of
a
that.
picture.
I mean,
Absolutely, you do. Absolutely.
and I like how Rottenborn is like, it's completely unacceptable. Like, what?
The blatant black and white violation of the
Don't
court's
tell
order.
me that you didn't want to get out there and get a picture with the alpacas. Come on.
The alpacas would have none of it because animals can sense evil.
I mean, they were. Oh my god, that's so perfect. Yeah. No, you're totally right. I was just gonna say something, but that is a very good point.
Someone on YouTube has a video called Ben Chu riding an alpaca with a Photoshop photo of him on top of an alpaca.
I mean, does this not smack of jealousy? It's like, obviously,
Yes.
they're not going to be able to get out there and take photos with the alpacas. How would that look for them?
Right.
You know, but you know they want to. You know they want to go pet them. It would be
No, they
hilarious.
totally wanted to.
They just
No.
wanted their own petting zoo. They couldn't have a competing petting zoo because Amber Heard didn't have anything funny or cool. You know, that was all from because Johnny said, there's no way I would do a Disney film again. They would have to offer me $300 million and 100 alpacas or something like that. So they were like, well, let's bring a couple of
10,000
them.
alpacas.
Yeah, something like that. So they were like, well, we can bring two. There was some lady who had a petting zoo or something like that, and she just brought them and they just hung out
Those
next to the
alpacas
court.
did their time. They were there every damn day.
They were.
Yeah, they were really vigilant. they
became
they were
the court
invested,
mascots.
right? I love it. Oh,
Good
best
God,
trial
though.
ever.
How much would any of us pay to just have a photo of one of them spitting at Elaine?
Yeah, that would be good. Or baring its teeth or something, or pooping, or pooping in her presence. That would be hilarious.
Well, speaking of
this is so
Elaine, she
funny.
was involved in some sidebars.
Oh, this is gonna hurt my throat.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's
Go
what
ahead,
she said.
Sidebar.
All right. Yes.
Your Honor, this relates to exhibits for Mr. Waldman.
Okay. What did you do to your finger? Maybe I don't want to know.
Like a complete idiot, I bumped into a wall.
Oh wow. I'm learning things. I didn't know this happened.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, I can't read this.
Oh
Chandler's
my
making
God.
me laugh.
Oh my god! She did not just say that.
Wait, hang on. I haven't
Holy
got to that part
shit!
yet. Wait, I haven't even seen it yet because Chandler is making me laugh.
Wait, how am I making you laugh?
With the stretching?
No. Ozzy said, "Oh, this is gonna make my throat hurt," and Chandler
That's what
says,
she
"That's
said."
what she said.
That's what she said, Joe.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm still laughing at that. Oh,
Oh,
God.
wait
all right.
till you get to Elaine's
Oh,
line.
alright.
Let's start
Alright.
again. Let's start again
Okay,
because this is
okay.
something. All right,
Damn
what
it.
did you do to your finger? Maybe I don't want to know.
Where
Like
are
a
we?
complete idiot, I bumped into a wall.
He ran into Mr. Depp.
You're trying to show something here. I don't think that's.
It's the same finger too.
I noticed that.
Ironic.
Yes, ironic. Yes, sir.
This relates to the counterclaim statements that are coming through Mr. Waldman. Your Honour's already ruled on this to some extent with Miss Heard, and I understand we can't go back.
Don't go backwards, but you can preserve the record.
So we would like to move into evidence, move for admission to 881A, 881B, 881C, and those are the articles that contain the counterclaim statements.
Right.
I appreciate Your Honour has already ruled that this is hearsay. I just want to touch very briefly on a couple of our...
You can, just for the record, because obviously, I mean...
I understand, we don't go back.
But defamatory statements can be in context to your own statements, but he didn't know what the articles were going to say or how they were going to print in the article.
Right. It is relevant to a couple of points. First of all, it is relevant to show that he was speaking to reporters. That's who the statement was made to. The reporter then went on to write the articles that presented both sides of the story and presented his statements to the statement of one side of the two-sided story. So that we believe is evidence that the reporters were knowledgeable of the circumstances and did not accept things at face value.
I'm sorry, I just can't listen to that anymore.
I'm waiting for him to say metadata again.
Sorry, please continue. Please continue. Wherever the hell you were.
I don't know. I was trying to get through it as fast as possible.
Line 15.
The other
part.
Line 15 on the left.
The other point.
Okay. The other point I would like to make, Your Honour, is it is relevant to the damages that these two statements are buried at the bottom of lengthy articles. The articles have all sorts of bad things about both parties.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. What did you do?
He's not paying attention to me.
We believe it goes to the plausibility that Miss Heard claims that she suffered $100 million in damages from these specific statements. These are statements that appear in context of the articles that lay out all sorts of other things about the parties. We believe that it's relevant to the damages issue, and the judge ought to be able to consider the way these statements actually appear in context in assessing her claim that she suffered $100 million in damages from the statements from Mr. Waldman.
You're saying that there are other bad statements in there for damages purposes of hers, for her?
You have Miss Heard's lawyers. For her, yeah. I mean, yeah, they talk about yeah, but no, but yeah, but no. I mean, I have copies of the articles here if Your Honour wants to look at them or not. They lay out, there are transcripts of specific, for example, recordings, articles. The articles talk about how she admitted to punching and so on.
Okay.
Same arguments as to before. He had no idea what was going to be placed in there at that time, so that's not pertinent to it. And the second thing, Your Honor has ruled consistently and also against us. Okay. We can't put in other articles that are negative or other statements that were made negative about Amber Heard. We can bring them up and put titles in front of them, but...
Which was done in cross-examination. I'll sustain the objection, but you have your record.
Thank you, Your Honour. Open court. And for those of you bitching about the accent, for fuck's sake, people,
He's
it's
got
the
like
exact
four
same one that
characters. He's got like
It's
four
who I've
characters to
done-
do.
It is how I've done mines the entire way through. So
True.
fucking bite me.
And it's hilarious, especially when he has to say metadata. That's really hysterical.
Yeah, well.
He's got like 4 accents to do, so he's got to separate them somehow.
Exactly. Somehow I managed to mix up fucking Denison and Chew, so that's not great.
I mean, I don't even do accents or change my voice. I'm just like different female lawyer. I don't know how to differentiate.
Different
Like
female
female lawyer,
lawyer A.
other female lawyer, you know?
Yeah, I don't do impressions either.
Dear. Wow. Oh, that's the blonde ghetto girl from Little Britain. Exactly.
Oh, I love Little Britain. Little Britain's so funny.
Oh no, Adam, there were people complaining.
Oh, I love the accent hidden. It's hilarious
it's
to me. It's one of my favorites. I mean, when you first started doing it, I almost peed myself laughing, and I know that
we were
doesn't
crying.
happen.
We were
It was
crying
really
laughing.
Good. Yeah,
It was hilarious.
I've gotten a little more used to it now. It's like less funny to me, which is sad because it's really good. I don't know how I've become immune to it, but I think it's fantastic.
I
As
just
long as your
realized I had
throat
the
is
voice
okay.
changer on that entire time. What the fuck?
Oh, I didn't notice it. Must
Did
Uh-huh.
you?
on a
I didn't
week
hear
ago.
it.
I didn't hear.
I
a
didn't
voice
notice
changer.
it. I don't think
Oh,
you
good.
did.
Oh. Okay, well, let's try it this way then.
Burning
Sidebar!
Nope.
No.
Fuck!
Burning Sensation says, wait, Hayden doing an impression?
Buning sensations.
Alrighty then, yeah. Let's go on to the next sidebar, shall we? Shall we? Anybody?
Hayden
Sidebar?
got everybody again.
We understood Your Honor's ruling this morning on Mr. Berkovici. We didn't think of the full sequence of how things got in.
Okay.
So I understand your ruling, but just wanted to get the full sequence.
That's clear. That's fine.
Your Honor, the first thing we wanted to show you... Shit, I'm running out of accents.
I thought just getting the sequence, I already made my ruling.
Oh, I understand. I was just saying the disclosures were originally due to the 10th. Our initial disclosures of the experts, so defendants on the 10th did disclose Berkovici on the 10th, and then following that disclosure, we supplemented to add this information that he is going to testify independent on the issues with respect to the LA.
It doesn't say independently.
Well, then they submitted their disclosures indicating that they're going to put Frost to rebut Berkovici. So essentially, they've got supplemental disclosures after this that say they're going to put Frost up to rebut him. I have those as well.
Okay.
And I think the one that appointed, well, that says the disclosures that were due on, well, the second set of disclosure. Why does everybody on Team Amber Heard have the most fucking impossible time to finish a complete sentence?
I don't know.
It annoys the shit out of me. So anyway, and I think the one that appointed, well, that says the disclosures that were due on, well, the second set of disclosures that they claim was in rebuttal was also in our initial disclosures on the counterclaim, since the issue of the May 21st hoax goes directly to the counterclaim. I think that's also for Your Honor to consider that Mr. Berkovici could have been disclosed for the first time in relation to the counterclaim, because that's not...
In the entirety of his opinion, it's not going to testify as to Frost. He's going to testify as to the experts. I mean, excuse me, as to the officers as outlined in his report.
I have to go by designation.
Your Honor, one of the first lines of the disclosure says he's here to rebut Frost. That it before was supplemented. Following her deposition, we weren't sure if we were going to call him or not. But what we've done there is they've reserved her for rebuttal. They've got rebuttal after this, so they can call Frost after this.
Just talking about your designations now.
Sure. And our designations, so, I mean, there's a problem. There's the problem Oxford comma here. But to the point being rebut Frost, and then it says, and will testify that 2 sets of LAPD officers did not follow policies, procedures, or best practices.
Definition of rebuttal expert is that they rebut an expert from the other side, correct?
And part of what I was getting at with the schedule and all...
Answer my question.
Oh, yes. Part of a rebuttal expert is that they rebut evidence and or experts. So they're rebutting, they've got the burden of proof, and we're rebutting what they think they've been using to establish the burden of proof. Your Honor, I think they've ruled in the language is clear.
Okay.
I think that last part is the clearest point. That they have the burden of proof on falsely.
It still says rebuttal expert. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go. Thank you.
Holy fuck, open court.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow, that was much ado about... I just thought it was funny that he said butt frost.
So did the chat. That was funny.
Yeah, oh, did they? Oh,
yeah, the chat caught that.
Oh, good. Solidarity with chat. Oh, there we are. Yeah, Lil Boss says butt frost.
Butt frost is what you get in the winter in New York.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm glad me and Chad are always on the same page. And Ari and the vegetarian says, I'm about to pee. I'm laughing so hard, but I'm in Walmart. Yeah. Better places to pee.
No one will notice.
Maybe I could just go down to the geriatric aisle and pee laugh.
There would be products for that. It would be a convenient place, I guess, if you're going to do it anywhere.
Oh, dear me.
Or maybe the restrooms might be a better venue for that, but...
Well, there you go, and apparently, according to YouTube, that was a perfect place for an ad placement.
Really?
Again, with the asshole.
Well, maybe it's because I have premium that I'm not getting ads when I'm watching my own thing. So, I don't know. I'm not getting... Anyway. Tilly, dude, really? Screw Tube playing commercials during live stream.
ScrewTube, that's a good one. I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, that blows ass chunks. So, all right. We'll just see what happens tomorrow.
What are
when we
ass
start
chunks?
I don't know, whatever YouTube blows.
A lot of
Sounds
original,
painful.
really colorful language here. That's
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Sidebar.
we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah. All right. We're sidebarring across the universe.
Your Honor, this witness is subject to one of the motions in limine, and your ruling to the witness is that the only evidence showing the nexus of damages may come in through this witness.
Right.
And all I was trying to do is ask 4 questions to see if he actually has any damages nexus.
That doesn't have to do with his qualification, whether he's qualified as an expert or not. So if you don't have an objection to him qualifying as an expert, you'll have to cross-examine. I mean, you can object if they go into any areas outside of damages.
That's right. I was just asking my...
That's not what voir dire is for, though. Do you have any objection to moving him as an expert?
No. Excuse me. Obviously, he's qualified.
Well, that's where we're at right now.
Okay.
So, okay, if you want to ask something really statistical, I'm sorry.
Statistical and forensic analysis of social media.
Forensic
Analysis of social media.
analysis of social media. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, I can just start?
I'll ask him if he accepts him.
Open court.
The judge
I
has
love the
had
judge
it with
Penny
this
is
shit,
filing.
and
You're
she's
just filing
doing
your nails.
She's doing her nails.
Yeah,
It works so well on this. It's hilarious.
It really does. I mean, you're really getting into it, Megan. I have to say, you would fit in some acting classes in LA. You'd probably, supersede a lot of the people there.
I was a theater major in college for a short period of time.
It shows.
Yeah, I used to love acting until I realized I really hate auditioning, and that's when I quit. Auditioning is bullshit.
Just like YouTube is asshole. Speaking of asshole, Your Honor, may we approach?
Sidebar.
Sure. Let's get everybody here. It's been a party today.
I was trying to catch up, but because of Your Honor's ruling on Berkovici, that changed things considerably. Scrambled part of it on what we're putting on of him.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Blame the judge.
And then, so we're going to do just putting on deposition designations.
Okay.
Some of those we didn't say we were putting on today because we didn't.
I don't think we'll have time.
Well, we do have the times. The next one that we want to call is Blaustein. We sent that to Planet Depots on the 11th of May. They sent it back on the 13th of May. I don't think there should any prejudice in putting that on. It's 32 minutes.
There is. We have an objection, Your Honor.
What's the objection?
The objection is that Your Honor's rulings aren't reflected, and we have been notified during the lunch break that they intended to call Dr. Blaustein by video. We've been reviewing that deposition, and in light of their designations, these videos have been respliced, and there are objections that were sustained by Your Honor that are still in the video. So we have a severe objection to this, very prejudiced.
This was back on May 11th, Your Honor. They didn't ever tell us.
Well, objections are
fuck,
still
Elaine?
in there. If there's testimony in there that I sustained objection to, I can't have it at trial.
I would agree, Your Honor. She did it again. I love this. But if it's in there,
Jesus.
you can't have it in there. Exactly. What? I would agree, Your Honor, and we just aren't aware of them. We weren't made aware of them. It's your fucking video.
What?
We informed you. We have sent 3 emails as we have 2 associates to desperately look through it. There are problems with the video. They can't play the video. They have objections that Your Honor sustained.
Well, okay, what can you do?
Do you have a different one?
Yeah.
Maybe that could be resolved by the end of the day.
All right. Then we'll do Jessica Kovacevic. Oh, assuming that's how you pronounce her name, Your Honor. We actually may have some issues, Your Honor, on being able to get enough in for the whole day. We've probably got...
Closing arguments are next Friday. It's going to count towards your time.
well, might be even sooner. Closing arguments might be sooner, Your Honor, is what I'm saying.
Okay, well, I'm saying if we don't go to the end of the day, I'm still going to count to the end of the day to your side.
Ooh, thank you, Your Honor.
I need to confirm whether this one has been reviewed.
Okay.
The point of the rule, Your Honor, if I understood it, was to notify us 48 hours in advance as to deposition she's playing.
I understand, and I make rulings. I understand that changes the flow of the trial. That's not going to be a concern for me.
But the problem with us is we're trying to play catch-up and review depositions in light of their de-designation.
I understand. Trial is fluid. I get that. So these are the only 2 that you're prepared to go forward on today?
No. We have, after Kovacevic, Your Honor, we have Michelle Mulrooney. We have the Disney corporate representative. And we have Eric George.
Okay.
So, and then we have Ellen Barkin. So those we can. And then what we'll probably do is, I'm going to try to get an attorney to look at Blaustein and see...
So I know that the Disney one was for today. So was Eric George and Ellen Barkin, so you can do those first. Are you going to have any others?
Correct.
Oh, come on.
Who's Mr. Crawford?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
This is new.
Yeah, we have the order. We have the order Elaine offered up to know. We already provided her. Fuck, I don't know.
Will that work?
Well, we'll see if we can get that being shifted during...
If we can do the ones that we agree on now, then we'll do our break, and then you'll have some time, and we should be able to fill the time up, right? So you're just going to have to have depositions now for the rest of the day.
Yes, Your Honor. That's all we have. And in fairness to them, I don't think we can call a witness. We could call a witness, but we wouldn't have given them enough warning.
I assume you'd rather do the depositions than live witnesses.
Yeah, for the ones that are notified for today.
Your Honor, if I may just address Mr. Moniz. Are you done with the comments on Blaustein?
Yes.
Because that one we could just kind of play and just stop and fast forward.
I'd rather not do that. You guys are doing great in depositions. We're moving really well now, so I don't want to go back to that first day we did depositions.
All right, so we're gonna start with Michelle Mulrooney, and then we'll do Disney Corporate,
And then Ellen Barkin.
and then Ellen Barkin, and then
And then we'll see. We should have everything after that, okay? Perfect. Thank you.
Open court.
One more. Oh, sweet Jesus. I just gotta see the name.
Oh, what the fuck? Sidebar.
So I believe we're in agreement that 1049 is admitted.
Okay.
No objection.
And then 1050 is his notes that the Dr. Blaustein, is Mr. Depp's psychiatrist.
Okay.
And these are his notes, which he testifies these are all Depp's statements.
Dr. Blaustein's interpretation of Depp's statements, and there are notes which Dr. Blaustein has notes himself.
Which he testifies about.
Are you able to read these?
He could not, unfortunately.
So I know what we... He can't read, he's just Nadaloff. So I know what we did with, Your Honor, what we did with Aaron Filati's notes, if I recall, was that we played them. Remember, there was an issue about what was redacted and what wasn't.
Right.
And we played it. We are comfortable playing these without showing them.
All right.
Maybe you can...
I can try to review this.
No. As he's testifying to it, we're going to be seeing the portions of it. And I guess maybe afterwards we can...
We can have a discussion about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my suggestion.
Some of the portions that get read in would come in, but everything else is redacted.
Redacted out.
Sure, we can do it that way.
You moved
Line
it.
10.
Oh, we can look at that. Does anybody have a problem with that?
No.
So there was an agreement that if it was read in during the deposition that it can come in.
That's fine.
We're all on the same page. We won't show it.
Okay, that's fine. We won't show it.
We won't show it. So that way there's no question about what's redacted and what's not.
So I'll admit as redacted. The only thing that's going to be admitted in evidence are these statements that will be read on the deposition.
Sure.
Everybody agree with that? No objection to 1049, right? 1049's in evidence?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you. Your next witness.
Your Honor, we call Dr. Alan Blaustein.
All right.
Blaustein.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, and I'm asking questions first.
Oh my God.
I believe I may be the only one asking questions.
All right. All right. Thank you.
I like this. I'm calling this witness. Oh, and I'm asking questions first. Nice.
Oh my God.
Thank you for sharing with the class.
I think it's hilarious that you chose this voice for him and it just turned out to be so damn perfect.
It works perfectly.
And I
love
don't
it.
think you did that on purpose. It just is
No.
like, God, it's so perfect.
It just happened. It was just,
Just one of
Was
those
this the last
things.
sidebar?
that was the last sidebar.
Huh.
Boosh McFetch's Jeff. Dude. Oh, quick bites. There you go. There you go. That's a good one. That's Blaustein. Good. good young Frankenstein reference there. Okay, it's Blaustein. It's Frankenstein. Crawford was a dark-haired Depp's lawyer, quite young, and described as the Eeyore pessimist of the team.
Eeyore.
Sounds about right.
There were just so many people on the teams. Like there were a lot of
I'm
attorneys.
actually sitting here writing down who has what accent so I can remember from going forward.
Okay,
I like the nasal choice. I liked that nasal choice.
I literally ran out of
That
ideas.
was
I'm like,
good.
shit, what can I do here?
You can always put a different hat on.
That
Like,
does
you could put a
change
hat
your
on or
voice
something.
quite a bit. It's good.
But, you know.
Well, see,
Oh yeah,
you could
speaking
do-
of hats.
Or you could do regional Australian accents. Hey, the new hats came. Cool.
Yes,
Nice.
yes they did.
Oh, is that from Miller Hats?
It
That's
is.
that's a good one, Hayden. That's very flattering on you. I like that a lot.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I love your Australian hat. You know, like with the shark teeth and everything. But that one, you know, is a little more Texan.
Yeah, no, this one's more cowboy. This one's more.
Yeah.
It's actually got the shape of it and that sort of thing. So yeah, no,
It looks good on you. That was you guys got great hats. I'm still mad at you guys for going without me and Flux. Like,
Hey,
that
I'm
was
still mad at
just-
you guys coming in late.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, I
Like,
agree.
Oh, yeah, we met
Okay, look.
tomorrow.
So next year I'm gonna come early. We're gonna do hats. We're gonna do hats. Okay, I'll be there early.
Fine.
Or maybe I'll go to Miller House without you. See how you like it. Me and Flux, girl trip.
That was weirdly passive aggressive, but okay.
And the funny thing is, having been there, I'm like, what the hell are you pair gonna do?
Yeah.
They don't. So do they not have ladies' hats?
They do.
Baseball caps?
See,
Well,
now-
I mean,
now-
to be fair, it wasn't really in my budget this time around, but next year, hopefully, it will be.
John Gordon's is calling you out on your grammar. Flux and I.
Ooh, saucy.
Yeah, I do make grammatical errors from time to time, and thank you for calling me out on it.
It's not that big of a deal when you're speaking. It's worse when you're writing.
Yeah.
Stippling Vaughn says Megan needs to lose the cheap paper nail files and get a glass file.
A glass file.
Oh, I have one of those. They're pretty good.
Are they?
Yeah.
I've never tried one. But I like cheap things. I don't like
Well,
spending a lot of money.
Emery boards work
Megan's
just
a
as
cheap
well.
date.
I actually think emery boards are better. Yeah.
Right. Well, don't know where to
Alpaca
go after the
objections.
nail file thing.
Sorry.
Yeah. I just don't know where to go after that. So
I have a shift tonight, so my hands can't look gross. They have to look nice, so I have to get my nails done.
well, we're done. Just like your
Oh, there you
nails.
go.
All right, cool. I'm gonna set up a stream, and I'll be streaming the second part of the testimony for Jack Kowalski in a few minutes.
Awesome. And
Excellent.
we'll wrap all of this up. We'll do our little outros there, and hopefully by then you'll have your stream set up, and we can just funnel everybody into you.
All right, I'll try.
Get on it.
I'm on it.
Come on, Elaine, you can do it.
Get off my stream and get on your own.
All right, I'm out of here. See ya.
We'll see you next Tuesday, Megan. Oh, that was kind of vile, wasn't it?
Wow.
But I mean, literally, we'll see her next Tuesday. like literally. I dig myself out of that one. Let's see.
That was a fun one.
We are at the end of our little old program here. We are running out of these things. We're coming to an end. Strawberry, we're coming to an end. Why are you sitting like that? If only people could see how you were sitting. But no, we didn't unlock that achievement. Anyway, let's do our little outros, and then we'll see if Megan Fox has set up her stream in time for us to funnel into her to watch this absolutely horrific trial. This is a bad one. So yeah, Aussie Overlord, talk to us, brother, talk to us.
Well, peeps, I'm going to see you all in about 7 hours, provided I can get some half-decent shut-eye. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about a state fair having an embarrassing welcome sign a Chicago woman who's 104 doing skydiving and setting world records, and a new Florida law requiring minors to have a learner's license in order to drive a golf cart. It's riveting stuff today, not gonna lie.
Wow, cool.
Nice.
Just minors, like plumbers and other things don't need them, just minors.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
Minor, I hardly know her.
Minor, I hardly knew her. How are things going with you, Chandler? We had a very lovely stream last week, and how the hell did you reach out to Pearl, or did she reach out to you?
I connected with her actually. She posted something on Twitter, and she basically said that, you know, she's starting this new network, and she would love to, you know, get creators on who were interested, and she wanted to start a panel. And then she made some other really funny posts where she was just like, calling all sexist. If you're a misogynist, you're perfect for this network. And I don't consider myself a sexist or a misogynist. I think that all sexism is terrible. But, you know, like I said, there are some women who make a really good case for misogyny. So, you know, I'm willing to call things as I see them. And so I connected with her, and Brinka had previously tagged her in something, and he kind of like semi-introduced us in a thread. They're friends, which I think is kind of funny. So
oh, really?
Yeah, no,
interesting.
Yeah. Because I kind of asked people like, well, what's your take on Pearl? Because I'm kind of just getting to know her. I don't really I'm not super aware of her. But she, I like her. I think that she has some interesting takes. I don't agree with everything that she says, but yeah, no, that's how that happened. And so she was just like, yeah, we need panelists, and you know, she checked me out, and I, got an email from her producer and said that'll be interesting. Apparently, they're doing it like they're going to present a panel of people, and whoever the audience likes will stick around for this network. So it's kind of like sort of an audition kind of thing. I have no idea, but it should be fun. I'm just going to go into it blind, and I don't know what the topics are going to be, but you know, it'll be great.
Interesting, because I mean, I've seen very little of her, but what I have seen, I've basically been sitting here, and the words of my grandmother were sitting in the back of my head, going, "Sweetheart, you're not pretty enough to be that much of a bitch." So, like, it's I don't know. I'm
well,
curious.
Well, the funny thing is, here's the thing. So she makes these really good points that people can't really argue with, so they'll just kind of attack her looks, and she's like, she kind of just takes it in her stride. But I think she's had a glow up recently. You know, honestly, like every woman has, you know, like her, you know, ugly moments and her pretty moments, and you have to just kind of learn how to, like, you know, do your hair the right way, you know, do your makeup the right way. I think she's kind of had a glow up. I actually, you know, think that she's a lovely person, and I think she's a lot smarter than people give her credit for, because she makes a lot of people really mad, and she's really good at the whole engagement farming thing, because people can't really argue with what she's saying. It's just like she makes people mad, she makes people uncomfortable. So, you know, a lot of people have a lot of opinions about her, but I think she's audacious, and I admire her. So, you know, I'm looking forward to this experience. I don't know if she's going to be there. She might be there, she might not be there, but, you know, it'll be a fun time regardless. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited.
No, fair enough. And Boosh, to answer your question, it is good day, but it's a greeting. You don't generally say it, you know, as in good day slamming the door. That's fuck off, smunt. So
now that we're all done talking about some woman I've never heard of before.
Hey, we were struggling. Right. I vamped. Chandler did well filling in the gap. Just let it go.
We weren't struggling. We were shutting it down. So Chandler, shut us down.
With what? What should I do?
No, tell us where you got coming up so we can end the stream here.
Oh yeah, well, tomorrow I'm really excited because so Nate and Kurt had, like I mentioned earlier, a man named Saif Khan, who is a former Yale student. He was kicked out of Yale after false allegations. They decided that he should be kicked out of the university even though he had been acquitted of this crime, false allegations from a girl. And he's going to be on my channel. I'm going to be interviewing him, and we're going to be talking about what he's doing. He's going to be suing Yale, and he's also going to be, suing the person who falsely accused him for defamation. He's suing Yale for, I think, $110 million, something like that. So I'm very much looking forward to having him on. I will let you know the time. That's going to be happening tomorrow. And then Friday, I'm going to be doing, the Audacity Network, Pearl's new stream. That should be interesting. And after that, in the evening, I'm going to be doing my regular Feminism stream with Lady Law and Talk with Sally, two awesome ladies. We're going to have a lot of fun, probably talking about some really fun topics like, Twitter trolls. We've recently had some really interesting run-ins with ladies who are very angry about fat-shaming Lana Del Rey, for example.
God, that was funny. I wanted to comment, but I'm just like, no, I need to stay out of this one.
It was really hilarious, and it's like the thing that Lady Law said, what she said basically was, because there's two pictures of Lana Del Rey, one she's skinny, and the next one, she's obviously gained weight, and she's like, it looks like, she stopped, writing about her feelings, and she started eating them instead, which I was like crying laughing over. It wasn't the meanest thing I've seen about her. Somebody called her Lasagna Del Rey once, so, but got into a whole thing there, and I just thought, it's so funny, all these feminists get really like up in arms about, fat shaming. You can't accept reality that somebody's put on a little weight. So we're going to talk about, funny things like that. Two very base ladies. So that's what I have coming up, those three things, and it'll be fun.
Groovy. And we only lost 5 subscribers during the course of the show today, so I figure that's pretty darn good. Tomorrow is our chill OJ Simpson stream with Chandler Remington. Can't get rid of this woman. She's here every day.
Yeah, I just stick around. I don't know. For some reason, Jeff keeps inviting me back. I have no idea why, but I'm happy to be here.
Like chlamydia on a koala, she just doesn't go away.
Exactly.
That's good. Nice.
Tomorrow is the OJ Simpson stream. Friday is an update on the YNW Melly and YNW Portland retrial and trial, respectively. So we'll do that, and I promise Maritime Monday will be back next Monday. So there we go. That's all we got for today. Thank you, mods, for being here doing moddy things. Thank you for keeping things together. My guests, as always, thank you for being here. We'll all be back together again, hopefully next Tuesday. We should probably have about 3 more of these, I figure, before we run out of sidebar and we can lay this thing to rest. Until then, chat, Vice Squad chat. You guys are the best. You guys rock. We will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. We will see you. Now we're going to be funneling directly over to Megan Fox. It should work. If it doesn't, there's going to be a little box up there at the top that says, hey, something going on over Megan Fox's channel. Let's see what it is. And if not, just go find it on your own. To wrap us up here for the truth, $1.99 super chat, your vibes. Hi all. Hey, hi there for the truth, whatever the hell your name is. Here for the truth. There we go. I knew I could get to it. And I almost said circuit again. Cricket, crafts, and crime. Been too long since I caught you live. Been catching up on replay as much as I can. Miss you, Jeff. Miss you so much, and you haven't been around so much. I almost reverted to calling you Cricket, Crafts, and Crime again. I mean, yeah, Circuit. Circuit, Crafts, and Crime is what I've called it for like a year, but figured it out. So thank you, everybody. On that note, let's go see what Megan Fox is up to. Bye.